Hello everybody, my name is Keith Coben Rodriguez, and I'm the president of the Livingston High School GSA here, which is also known as the Gender and Sexuality Alliance. For all of you that don't know, the GSA is a club in the high school that works to create a safe space for queer students at our school and better the community as a whole through education and activism. Some of the notable things we've done is create gender-neutral bathrooms at our school, fundraise for organizations such as Garden State Equality, which is a local organization here in New Jersey, as well as Rainbow Railroad, and participate in the annual flag-raising event that has occurred for the last 7 years. But this Pride Picnic might be one of my favorite events that we have participated in. Speaking at this event will be an accomplishment that I personally will be very proud of. I came out for the first time in the summer of 7th grade after being aware of the LGBTQ+ community for a while. I thought I was just a passionate ally who would defend my queer friends with my whole self, but as I soon realized, I was the queer one myself. I came out a second time throughout the months of November and January. Just as with the first time, there were tears, but this time they were not happy. I've been through a lot of hardship and pain in my life, a depressing statement as I'm only 18 years, 7 months, and 2 days old. Coming out that second time was one of the most difficult parts of my life. I felt completely and utterly alone. Sure, I had found my found family who accepted me, but sometimes that just isn't enough. See, that's a big misconception about being queer. A lot of people seem to think that Stonewall happened in 1969, then we got marriage equality, and homophobia and transphobia were vanquished. Now we drown in glitter and rainbows every day, and we're in a constant state of celebration. But that's just not true. The simple rights and joys of life we experience are being constantly challenged or stripped away from us. Our queer identity is weaponized and stomped on as soon as we reach adolescence. According to a survey conducted by the Trevor Project, quote, LGBTQ youth are more than 4 times as likely to attempt suicide than their peers. More than 1.8 million LGBTQ youth ages 13 to 24 seriously consider suicide each year in the US, and at least one attempts suicide every 45 seconds. And the statistics go on and on and on. And these issues disproportionately affect the most vulnerable members of our community, those with identities that intersect between race, gender, ability, etc. Being queer and being proud goes beyond parties and parades, as fun as those might be. It is about being unapologetically yourself, and pride is an expression of the resilience, determination, and strength of the LGBTQ+ community. It is about solidarity and acceptance, and that is why events like these are so important. I want to thank everyone that was involved in the preparation of this event, especially Mrs. Kulkarni, who has been working so tirelessly to plan this Pride Picnic. When I was younger, I never would have imagined an event like this happening in Livingston. Such a celebration of love and community is such a wonderful thing to see, and I'm so glad that Livingston's queer youth are growing up in a town that is unafraid to hold events like these, because they really are so important. They let us know that we're not alone, that people within our community see us, they hear us, and they care about us. In part, it is because of expressions of community love and support that I can stand before you today, content and confident in my identity as a queer, Jewish, Indigenous, Latinx person. It is why I stand before you at 18 years, 7 months, and 2 days old, and proud all year round. Thank you, and happy Pride.